Hey, so today we're showcasing a subdivision that we know and love here in Oceanside, California. This little enclave is called Sycamore Springs. Sycamore Springs is 140 units and it's tucked away in North Oceanside, just outside of the back gate of Camp Pendleton. So if you're familiar with the area, there's two gates to Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton, the one by the coast and the one that's a little bit further east inland. As you drive up Vandergrift, we are the last left turn you can take into civilization here before you reach that back gate. So if you're in the Marines and you're stationed at Camp Pendleton, it's a great spot to be. Now, like I said, there's 140 units here in this enclave. The average size home is about 2,275 square feet, though we have some in here that are up to 2,800 square feet. These are built in 2002. They were sold by Syntex Homes. That's when they started building those units. Some of them got done by 2003. And the turnover rate here is about every 9 years. So homes here, they generally will hold on to them for about 9 years before they turn over. The median price for a home in this area over the last 2 years is about $922,000. So it's below the median for San Diego County, but not by a whole lot. The size of house that you can get here, I think, is very fair. And I'll show you here in a couple of minutes what an example of one of those houses looks like here in this neighborhood. Now, like I said, we're right behind Camp Pendleton. We're the last stop before you go into the back gate. But if you head south, we got a nice Starbucks just down the street. It's 4 minutes away. We've got lots of places to walk around here. We've got hiking trails nearby. There's tons of sidewalks, a lot of outdoor space. We've got strip malls right down the street with everything you need. We got grocery stores and gas stations and all that stuff. So as you head into town, it's super convenient to get what you want. Even though we're kind of tucked away at the back end of Pendleton and it's mostly open space just north of us, we've got all the amenities that we need right south of us as we head into town. So you're pretty well plugged in here, even though it's a quiet place to be. One other thing I'd like to mention is where this subdivision is, we're right next to a larger subdivision called Arrowood, and Arrowood has a golf course. So there's a really nice golf course just walking distance away from us. And they've got a clubhouse and food places you can go to, and they do karaoke night and all kinds of fun stuff over there. And that's just a few minutes away from here. All right, so what we're going to do next is I'm going to go take you to see one of the properties that's listed for sale in this area. We'll talk a little bit about that, and then we'll recap afterwards. Thanks for tuning in. All right, this is a great example of what you'll find here in Sycamore Springs. Where we're at is 5191 Cobalt. This is a 4-bed, 3 full bath house that has a downstairs guest bedroom with a full downstairs bath, which is really convenient. This has a 3-bay garage, actually a 3-car garage. It's a 2-car garage. It's full, plus a separate side garage that you can see over here, which we like that because the separate side garage can be used for a workspace. It could be used for a fitness situation or downstairs office or storage, whatever you want to do without impacting what you do with your cars. So we love that. This is actually on a smaller lot. The lot sizes are only 5,400 square feet in this area. But what you give up in the yard size, you make up for in the neighborhood. You got a lot of pride of ownership around here. Nice wide streets, lots of parking, and sidewalks everywhere. The HOA here is only $128 a month. This is a low cost considering that, they keep the streets up, they keep the lights on, and you also have a pool, a basketball court, and a clubhouse with a park that we'll show you here in just a second. That's pretty well plugged in. Now, this particular unit is a 2-story house. It's got a nice open kitchen that opens up to the living room, and then there's a set of patio doors, French doors off the back that open into the backyard. It's got a separate dining area, and then the rest of the living spaces are upstairs with a nice big loft. So super flexible. It's almost like having a second living room upstairs. We really like that. This particular unit is in really great shape, and I think it's a great example of what you can buy here in Sycamore Springs. This one's 2,749 square feet, so it's one of the larger models in the neighborhood. The average is about 2,200. So this is one of the larger ones, really great shape. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take you down and take a quick look around, show you the neighborhood, and then we'll recap. Thanks. As you can see behind me, we've got wide open spaces. Like I said, we've got Marine Corps Base Camp Pendleton back there. Nothing's going to be built there in the foreseeable future. So nice views, nice big skies. It's relatively quiet around here. This community is at the very end of the road right before you enter the base. So there's no thoroughfares, there's no pass through traffic. This enclave has two entrances, one on the north side, one on the south side. So the northeast side and one on the south side to get in. And so if there's any traffic or anything, you got two ways out. So nice little neighborhood, great at Halloween, lots of decorations around the holidays. Love it here. Check it out. Okay, we're here at the entrance of the pool. I'm going to take you for a quick walk around. We got the pool over here with some shaded areas and some tables and benches. We've got the restrooms and clubhouse right behind us. And then on the other side, we got a half-court basketball court. And then the tot lot, complete with sand and a whole playground and a lot of grassy area for the dogs. Check it out. All right, that's a wrap for Sycamore Springs, home to 140 two-story and one-story homes that are only 23 years old, located right outside the back gate of Camp Pendleton. Lower than the median price in San Diego, but higher than the median square foot. I think it's a good bang for the buck. I appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, all the right stuff. Appreciate you. I'll see you on the next one. Take care.